What is going on, guys? Hooked and Reeled here, and today I just want to give you a little demonstration on how I maintenance my outboard motor. It's very crucial and essential that you maintenance your motor regularly or according to the manufacturer, depending on what outboard you have, but overall they all require maintenance, pretty much like everything else in life. But today I'm going to give you a little brief rundown on how I do my maintenances, because I do it myself. My outboard isn't too big. It's only a 7.5 Evinrude. Here's the town. Want to get a little close up on it. I'll take a look. I think it's a 1989. And yeah, guys, for what it is, I mean, it's a great motor. I picked it up, I believe it was $400 I paid for this motor, which was a great deal. Took a lot of patience, but eventually landed one, and I'm very grateful to own this. So, all right, guys, let's get started. So first things first, what I would do, which I pretty much already did this, I degrease the engine, which I use like Gunk. They sell it in a can. It's a white can. They sell it at pretty much any automotive store, and at your local Walmart as well. First, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come here. If you want to come in a little closer, and I'm sorry guys, it's kind of getting a little dark. Sun's about to set. So if you look at the very bottom, there's a bolt right here, and this is your drain bolt. This upper bolt right here, this is your refill. Well, actually no, you refill it from the top, but in order to do it, it's in sequence. You gotta take the bottom one off first, and then the top screw off. Then after that, let me demonstrate for you guys. Should get a bigger catch thing, but so we're gonna pretty much, it's gonna happen just like this. Can you see it? This bolt comes out pretty good. Make sure not to get any sand on it like I just did right now. And then you're gonna start to see a little bit of gear oil come out, because that's what I'm replacing today, is the gear oil. Alright, so here's the bolt. Okay. Then now when I release the top one, you'll see gravity was holding the remaining gear oil. And if you look, there it goes. So first the bottom one, then the top one. Alrighty guys, I'm going to show you how to refill it in just a second. Let's let that drain. But another thing that I would do on a maintenance on my outboard would be to change the spark plugs. Something very easy, not too hard. Doesn't take a rocket science to do it. So let's see how I can get this done. I use an adjustable wrench, right? You want to adjust it according to what you need. Okay, there we go. I didn't, well, this is actually my first time changing these out. So I guess the previous owner didn't put them on too tight. And it's been running fine ever since. So I believe I'm going to put the new ones on just as tight as these previous ones were, which wasn't so tight. Alrighty guys, you got those out. These are the old spark plugs. And I went to Walmart, picked up 2 brand new spark plugs right here. So these are the old ones, these are the new ones. Alrighty guys, let's pop these in. Alright, so let's check this gear oil down here. Alright guys, come down here. Let's check this gear oil. So I run this outboard. I run this outboard a lot, and let's see how it looks. So I would say might need to start replacing the seal, because if you look, I mean, it's pretty much all oil, but there's a little glaze of look like could be some water in there. It was a little milky, but barely. So that's indicating that I might need to change some seal soon. So alrighty guys, she's pretty much done draining. So let me set this over here. Alright guys, so I went and picked up some gear oil. It's SAE 90. This was what was recommended for this outboard. You have to look in your owner's manual or just go on the VIN, which would be located on the side panel. I'm trying to keep everything together. Which will be located on the side panel right there. But alright, and another thing that you're gonna need is this funnel, right? They sell it at Walmart. It's like $3, $4, but it definitely gets the job done. Let's see how we're gonna do this real quick. All right, come down here. So I found it to be a lot easier if you actually take this off of the bottle itself, and you hook it up to the actual outboard down here. Alrighty guys, so I got the bottle attached to the lower unit, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to keep the cavitation plate kind of centered, and pretty much just start pumping your oil, and you're gonna see the oil come out right about here. You're gonna start seeing it dripping out here, and that's when you're gonna want to stop. At first you're gonna be surprised how many pumps it'll take, but that means it's not full yet.
Pump it up.
There you go. Guys, this has to be at least like 7 pumps. I remember my first time doing this, I'm like, yo, is this thing going in there? And then, out of nowhere, it started coming out the top. And I think this one quart is good for about 2 oil changes. Start coming out right there. See that, guys? That's what we're looking for right there. As soon as it starts coming out, we want to make sure the bolt is free from any sand so that it creates a good seal. And then what you're gonna do is, right, you're gonna put your top bolt first. You're gonna put your top bolt first, right? I know you need the regular flathead for this. Pretty easy, guys. And then once you get it nice and tight, doesn't have to be super tight, but make sure it's tight. Give it one more pump, right? 1, 2, right? Okay. And what's gonna happen is you're filling in, you're adding oil that's gonna come out when you take this, when you disconnect this from the lower unit. So And make sure to have your drain plug ready, your lower drain plug ready, which would be this. Remember we took it out at the beginning of the video? Okay. Alright, so free from debris, nice and clean. You see it? Okay. Alright, let's do it, let's do it. And guys, how can I forget the most important thing out of this whole video is I use ethanol-free gas to maintain my engine from buildup and other stuff that can cause it to pretty much lack efficiency. So that's very important. I wanted to throw that in there. I didn't want to forget. So, alrighty, guys. And there it goes, guys. Just got to clean up after. Alright, guys, hooked and reeled here. Trying to give you some helpful tips. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Until next time, hooked and reeled, stay safe. Deuces.